Well, hello. I'm stuck here in a series of technical difficulties. My laptop is not wanting to boot up. My recording phone is also arguing with me today. So, started the live on my cell phone while I deal with my other two devices. So, how is Miss Mini Maker today? Sometimes I really, really hate technology. I swear, it's supposed to help us in life. And I swear I'm not super convinced of that. A tummy ache, I'm sorry. Okay. Weird, for whatever reason, my camera is now suddenly wanting to be facing the other direction. Telling ya. Where am I at? No worries. Hey, Drazo. Hey, Susie. I'm stuck in a technology nightmare right now. Neither my laptop nor my recording phone wanted to start. So I started the live on my phone, and I'll switch everything over, hopefully without, getting that lovely scream fest that happens when there's too many devices. A tufting machine. Ooh. Interesting. So are you just learning how to use it then? So kind of practicing and playing? Yeah, Minnie is off rescuing her garbage can from the windstorm. Yeah, it's kind of crazy today. As that she's a little over an hour from me, but it's windy here as well. Really sucks. I was actually going to go out and burn some garbage, and not in this wind, I'm not. It makes carpets? Hmm. Da, 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 da. You lost a garbage can last week? We only have one, so if we lose it, of course, out here, I'm sure the garbage disposal company is probably used to retrieving lost garbage cans because the wind blows out here a lot. Oh, okay. I've seen a video of one of those. It's like super mesmerizing to watch. So yeah, I second Draws's question. Are you going to do a video and show us how it works? Now my laptop is stuck in the loading zone of StreamYard. Something went wrong. No kitty. Take that one. I think I exited the right one out. There we go. I can turn my telephone off. Oh, come on. Let your garbage blow away. Are the winds really bad where you're at, sis? Cannot seem to get my light in a good position either. Nothing is working for me today. I laid down, took a nap, almost slept too long. Love We Are Memory Keeper products. That's what my this little device. We Are Memory Keepers. Paper cutter, scorer, makes tabs, banners, tags, pom poms. What am I missing? It does stamps. Envelopes. So yeah, it's a pretty nifty little tool. Oh, sick kids is never fun. But your oldest is pretty self-sufficient, right? I mean, like she's old enough to kind of take care of herself. Oh, no wonder. Ha, maybe if I turned my light board on. Like, why is this so dark? I'm telling you, my brain is not functioning today at all. So I did a little bit of work on this morning. I got all this done this morning. hanging out a lot in my craft room, but doing actual crafting in here for a change instead of just sitting in here and watching TV. But oh, that's funny. John Wick, huh? I've never really been able to get into that series. For I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm also not a huge Keanu Reeves fan, so that might have something to do with it. There've been only a few movies that I've seen him in that I've really liked, and liked him in, for that matter. Gotti. So Susie, you're into like mob history. Well, my question is like how true to life was it? You know, how much of it was glamorized because it was Hollywood? You know what I mean? I mean, the Gotti family. I mean, they lived a pretty extravagant, and exciting, for lack of a better word, lifestyle for sure. I don't think there's any denying that. Oh, I love Morgan Freeman. Green Mile, one of I think is my favorite of his. He has the most perfect narration voice. Okay, that's always my mm, concern's not the right word, but um, in watching watching movies about real life stuff versus like documentaries is like how much of it's actually going to be real. Shawshank's a good movie. Oh my gosh, and that was actually the movie I was thinking of. Morgan Freeman was not in The Green Mile. Tom Hanks was in The Green Mile, among many, many other famous people. Green Mile is a good movie. It's probably I mean, it is among like my one of my favorite movies, which is probably why it like popped into my brain first. Duncan, right? Is that guy's last name? The big guy? Can never remember his name. My purveyor of useless knowledge is at work today, so I can't just ask. I think the biggest what the F moment with him was when he turned around and he spouted off some information about Paris Hilton. And I was like, what? Like, how do you even know who that is, let alone? Yeah, I knew Duncan had died. Um, that was sad. He was a good actor. I can never remember. I can never remember his name ever. Yeah, the one guy from the Green Mile is an absolute creeper. Um, the actor that played the jerk that killed the mouse, the one they locked in the room. I watched some documentary or something on him, and he had a child bride. So, Susie, the question, as always, then, did the movies do the books justice? In my experience, they never do. But I used to always, if there was a movie that was based on a book, I would always watch the movie first so that I wasn't disappointed in the movie when I read the book. Because if I read the book first, I'd have expectations of what the movie was going to be and what was going to be in it, and then would be really disappointed when it didn't meet those expectations. Well, it doesn't help that you kind of confiscated your dad's collection. I have not watched the Da Vinci Code either. kind of crazy. I watch quite a bit of TV, but um, it's usually some stupid like sci-fi, something stupid like Sharknado or he forfeited them. I'm slowly getting this 3740 sorted out, so it's got squares and round drills mixed in. I'm slowly getting to the bottom and getting the squares out of my round container. Got a few in here. I think I've got three, maybe four containers in there that for some reason had square drills in them. Oh, I didn't need that many, I don't think. It's gonna suck because I can't get them back in the can't get them back in the bag if I don't need that many. Having a lot of issues with my right hand today. It keeps, well, not just today, last like 3 days, just keeps going numb on me. So I have the referral for surgery, but I can't afford this stupid insurance premium. I mean, not the premium, the my deductible. Talk to you later, Drazo. Have a good day. I wouldn't say that I like religious conspiracy specifically, um, but I like conspiracy theory in as a general topic. I even have my own. I have my own conspiracy theory about COVID. So I don't even know how many books Stephen King wrote. He needed to add. Yeah, I don't talk about my theory on the virus with people I don't know well because um, it definitely has a political motive. Um, and as we know, politics is a polarizing conversation. does not usually end well in mixed company, so. Oh, there goes my hand again. It's a good thing I'm left-handed. Dang, over 60, huh? Wow. And does that 60, I'm assuming that 60 then includes the Bachman stuff. I just kind of feel like why create conflict when there doesn't doesn't necessarily, I don't want to say doesn't need to be conflict, because it's not exactly, I say it's not exactly what I mean, but it is what I mean. I mean, why, if I feel like I could have a conversation without it getting ugly, I have those conversations. But I don't get into political conversations, like I said, with people that I don't know well, because I know how the outcome is a lot of the times. So why take the risk, I guess, of creating drama where it could have been avoided. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Well, and that's being an adult, respecting other people's thoughts, feelings, opinions, and not being a jerk about it just because you disagree. Decided to split your books, huh? What made you decide to do that? And I do know that he did a lot of short stories. Well, that's like with Garth Brooks. He had those several albums under crap. What was his pseudonym? I can't think of what his name was. Anyway, I don't think those are counted as his in his works. Chris Gaines, yes. I don't know, Susie, about co-authoring. Okay. So with splitting your book, then you feel like the first in the series is done and ready to be reviewed for potential publishing. Well, just let me know when you want me to reach out to Susie. Sassy Susie. It's funny. Muzz is actually doing a stream today about ADHD. I don't know if she's live now or if it's a tune in 30 minutes, but I saw the notification on my phone just a bit ago. Definitely glad that I'm left-handed today because my right hand keeps going numb. So tomorrow for the journal stuff, I'm going to work with some more mail envelopes. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. Mail envelopes. Of course they're mail envelopes. Otherwise they wouldn't be envelopes, right? Envelopes you get in your mail as part of your bills. She's been writing that book for probably a decade, if not more. Oh, there went my fingers again. 5 to 6 years. Oh, I thought it was longer than that. It's whatever happened to the one you started in high school. Got a hellacious glare. Gotcha. Well, in 2013, that's almost 10 years. It is the last week, 2022. Crazy. I haven't gotten any bunny updates from you. Did boss decide to just go ahead and have it put down? Or what did he decide? Yes, Susie. Sassy Susie Speaks. I don't know if you follow her. I just recently discovered that she actually is an author, and she has self-published 2 of her books. So I reached out to her about possibly to see if she would be interested in mentoring Minnie on publishing, getting her books published. Somebody just needs to decide they're actually done, because it was like, oh, I'm done, and then it was like, oh, I'm gonna write 5 more chapters, and now I'm splitting and rewriting. Just gotta make up your darn mind. Yeah, she was like, yeah, no problem. She didn't have, and it was totally random. I didn't realize that she was an author. I was actually in somebody else's live, and um, she came, had made a comment about being an author, and I was like, what? So I reached out to her on IG and have talked to her a little bit about it. Throw out my fingers again. Never. The last big change. Yeah, right. Keep saying that. Okay. Gonna try to rehome them. Well, I wish him luck. Yay! My vacuum didn't error 9 me. Spoilers. Spoilers. I'm having a different issue with my dust bin, my dust butt. It keeps dislodging. So like when it goes like from the bathroom on into the living room over the hump, it's dislodging the dust bin. I'm like, why is it so loose? So I think I'm gonna have to do a manufacturer ticket, whatever, and ask, what's this? Why is this happening? Do I just need a new bin? What's the deal? But yeah, I can grab it and slide it out without even like, squeezing the little triggers. Weird that it's happening to both of us. I mean, I have 3 dogs and a cat, so getting the dustbin can't empty, getting the error number 9, I get, because it gets clogged all the time from all the dog hair, all the animal hair. But yeah, the bin dislodging itself is relatively new. Well, as long as I've had mine, I just now had to put the black, the little tray thing down because it wasn't docking at all. I sat there and watched it for 18 minutes before I finally just stuck it on the dock myself. It just kept getting lost, it wouldn't mount. Um, so before I called the company and begged for help, it's like, well, let's see if the issue is with the carpet, because it's been there long enough that it's like sunk into the carpet now. Maybe it was lifting or whatever in the front. And now it docks really easily on its own, but it can't go over bumps without dislodging the butt. And I'm like, great, I get one problem fixed and another one arises. It's kind of like a car. Need couples therapy. Today's installment. Make your vacuum sound as dirty as possible. That's funny. Um, we both have sharks. I'm about to start needing some couples therapy. Something. My my shark and I are about to start like not getting along a lot. It's pissing me off. So in cleaning my craft room, I found my 3 drill end, which I like way better than the 9. It's much more controlled and they actually line up like they're supposed to. The map one. Yeah, me neither. I'm like, I the less housework I have to do myself, the better. Why would I buy a robot vacuum and then have to vacuum myself? That makes no sense to me. But that's just me. Um, what do you mean the map? That's true. You do have a little helper that loves to help, and she loves to clean. Oh, sweeps and mops. I didn't see any sense in that since the only rooms in my house that don't have carpet are the kitchen and the two bathrooms. But yeah, Minnie Moose loves to clean and do laundry, and she loves to clean almost as much as she loves to make messes. Let's see if is this the right hand glove or the left hand glove? Oh yay, it's the right hand glove. Put some compression on my hand here. But I only have one glove in my craft room. My other one's out in my truck. Like hopefully this is the right side one. Yep, exactly. Nothing wrong with making messes as long as you clean up after yourself. I totally agree. Totally agree. She's a she's a good little helper. Cracks me open, she'll be sound asleep, and the shark will dock, and it does the suction, and she'll jump up off the couch. Ah! She'll start running around the house picking stuff up off the floor. I'm like, girl, go relax. I got it. I got it. Walking tornado. That's a good description. Maybe a typhoon might be almost better, which is a hurricane and a tornado mixed together with a tidal wave. Yeah, when she hears the shark, she'll go running around the house picking everything up off the floor so it doesn't get stuck. Um, that's error 7. I don't hear that one. It happens all the time, but I don't hear it very often because it usually happens in a completely different room. And I don't even realize it until like hours later. I'm like, hmm, it never came back to the dock. I wonder where it got stuck. And then I have to go find it. And it's usually stuck on a sock or a pant leg or something somewhere. probably put one color away before I pull the other one out, huh? I don't even know where my book is to look up the error codes. Two might be sensors. You know, the fall sensor. Which always makes me giggle because mine gets, oh, brushes aren't spinning. Maybe. I'm stuck on something. Um, I get fall sensor alerts um, with my vent covers because there's magnets on them. So it'll like run over, it'll push it out of the way off the vent cover or off the vent and expose the magnet and then be like, I'm falling, and start freaking out. Got tired of Shark eating her toys. Well, yeah. Now she's got to worry about Charlie eating her toys too. I don't either. I got no stairs. I got no nothing. But that didn't stop the damn cliff sensors from going off. And it ran over your dad's magnetic phone charger. And I got the cliff warning. Thought that was pretty funny. I think I'm going to flip this around so I don't have to reach so far. Which means probably going to have to readjust my camera too. But that's okay. Spin, 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 spin. Meow. Oh no, we're good. Pull out. Get that out of my way now that it's on this side of things. Feels very weird to be in my craft room and it be clean. Did have to clean my table off to put my easel out because I was finishing up the project that I started last night before I went to bed. Well, early this morning before I went to bed. And in dealing with my craft room over the weekend, I'm like, made a different commitment that I'm going to start getting into some of the supplies that I've had in here this entire time, but I've never used them or they've been on a shelf this whole time and, haven't touched them since I bought them or got them. and envelopes are on that list because, how many envelopes do you get in your mailbox in a week? I know I get a ton. And now that I don't have rabbits, I don't use shredded paper that much anymore. So I'm definitely getting overrun with envelopes. So it is time for me to start actually using my envelopes in my crafting world and making a dent in it. About time for you to empty your mailbox. Well, I would tell you to get back into your craft room and, make some journals, but you're kind of off on a different tangent, Miss Neurodiverse. Dang. Neurospicy, whatever. Girl, I thought I was bad. Well, to be honest, I probably have more than that in envelopes. I mean, I go through my junk mail and take the envelopes and put the envelopes in my craft room, and then that's as far as it gets from there, usually. But I'm working on it. I also have this big ass bag of collage fodder from when I did the dragons backdrops. I definitely tore more paper than I needed for those collages, so I'm still working my way through that too. So I'm using those on the current envelope project. Sophie's journal is traveling probably more than I have at this point. Um, when your dad took it to the post office and printed out the label for it, somehow or another, it got mislabeled in the system. Um, don't ask me. he used a self-serve machine, and somehow or another it got entered going to Bellevue, Washington. Don't ask me. Um, so I had it set up, for the tracking, so I get the alerts. So when it left Spokane, I went to Seattle. I didn't think anything of it because, Seattle's a bigger airport. And, and I've had that happen before with mail where it goes to Seattle before it goes east to get on a bigger plane. Well, I woke up on Saturday morning and I had a message in my text messaging telling me that it was out for delivery in Bellevue, Washington. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. What the heck? And so I called customer service and, I'm like, I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know how this happened, but is there any way we can stop it from being delivered? And she's like, well, normally this request takes 2 to 3 business days. But we'll put it in and hopefully they'll stop it. And so I kind of watched and waited, the alerts on my phone and my email. And it never got delivered. The next message I got on my text messaging was letting me know that it had arrived in Spokane. So what she had put on the ticket was return to sender or reroute delivery if possible. Just send it to West Virginia like it's supposed to have gone in the first place, if that's possible. Because that would save me from, having to pay a second time to get it shipped to the right place. So I'm watching it. It hits Spokane, and I'm like, okay, well, let's see where it goes from here, because it's either going to go east toward West Virginia or it's going to come south and come back to me. Well, then I get the alert. Yeah, it kind of looks that way. I get the alert that it arrived in Pasco, and I'm like, well, shit. Okay, they're sending it back to me. I'm like, crap. So I'll just, plan to head into BC when I get it and go mail it back out from our post office, because I'm not going to drive all the way back to Pasco, even if it's going to save me some money. And I'm not going to ask your dad to do it again because he already fucked it up once. So then I'm watching and I'm waiting to see, where it's going. So then I got the alert yesterday that it had arrived in. Wait, yesterday I think it was when it arrived in Pasco. Let me see. So yesterday it arrived. No, so it arrived yesterday in Pasco, left Pasco this morning at 5:00, arrived in Benton City at 20 minutes later, and then departed Benton City at 11 this morning. So even though it left Bellevue with directions to either return to sender or reroute to the address that it was supposed to go to, it went through Seattle, Spokane, and Pasco post offices heading toward me. And it gets all the way back to my tiny itty bitty little post office before somebody finally goes, oh, or we can just reroute it. So now I think it's finally on its way back east. Sublimating a koozie. So she's getting a well-traveled journal. Hey, Inchak, how are you today? I've got my other journal that I was working on. It's pretty much, I mean, the inside of it's done, but I'm really kind of stuck on the cover, to be honest. Can't decide how I want to decorate the cover. And I covered, I did purple lace over like a black fabric. And it's very like, it slips and slides in the hand when you're trying to hold on to it. Like the lace moves on top of the black fabric. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to put something on the front cover and on the back cover that glues down. So it'll glue through the lace and hold it in place. But yeah, I'm stuck. My brain is stuck. I was hoping that all the crafting I was doing in here would inspire me. But no, it didn't. No ideas sparked. Less feeling in my hand again. I was finally able to order my new microphone. It's supposed to be to check Amazon, see if my delivery date has changed, but if not, it's supposed to be here tomorrow. And then hopefully February, maybe, I can order myself a new chair. A new fixture coming for Petrie. Because I'm tired of that one blowing light bulbs. Damn halogen bulbs are way too expensive to be going through them as quickly as I am. So got the new light coming, and I actually ordered a dual set again because one was 30 and two, or two for 37. I'm like, duh. I'm gonna buy two. So I'll have a spare light. But I also ordered some actual reptile halogens in the 100 watt. So it's a lower wattage. Hopefully that will curb the wall surfing. The temperatures will be a little bit better in range. Yeah. Um, I've never really been much into the card making. Yeah, she was MIA yesterday. I'm hoping that's not bad news. I mean, we know the news isn't. I mean, we know the outcome and the inevitable outcome, but yeah, I've tried the doing the 3D card stuff, and I'm like, but I never got into scrapbooking or anything like that. I never enjoyed that. Watching a toddler do calculus. I know it's so crazy because like the couple lives that I have done, where I'm like, oh, I'm going to show you how to do this start to finish, and I'm like, oh wow, I really screwed that up. I guess you're learning with me. Yeah, the cross stitch cards. Where did I just see that R? Oh, right there. I've definitely had some epic fails in during some of my live streams trying to show how to do something, and I'm like, wow, yep, don't do a Laura. Don't be like me and screw this up. You know, like figure out your enclosure before you make your cover. Figure out what your enclosure is going to be, because once your cover's made, you've limited your options on how you're going to close the dang thing. 95% of the time, I make the cover and then go, oh crap, how am I going to close this now? Which I'm also in that conundrum with my purple lace journal, is that, yeah, I was focused on getting that lace glued on successfully, but I didn't think about how I was going to close it. So now I'm like, how am I going to do this? which also then brings into question, what am I going to put on the front and the back? Because if I'm just going to tie it with a sash, I got to make sure that I don't put anything on the back or the front cover that would be smashed and ruined by a sash. So yeah, I'm stuck. Wow, she deleted her IG, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. As even when she was taking breaks from YouTube, she usually would still do IG lives. So I I just know that the next probably 2 months at least is going to be really rough for her. 20-inch printer plotter. Hmm. You're getting all kinds of new toys. I don't need new toys. I just need to start using the ones I have. I think I think it's Vixie's mom that does the 3D cards. Right hand just went numb again. This sucks. I have to take some ibuprofen, get some inflammation down here. Yeah, this is hard to do when I can't hold my stuff still. Bought a whole lot of nothing. Yep, the new windshield. That was your present. Sucks to be an adult, huh? Tell your husband to pay attention next time he's driving the car. Situational awareness. Duh. Adulting is the worst decision I've ever made. Just got a wind advisory. Really? It's windy outside? No way. My little thingy on my roof is like trying to blow itself to Montana. But yeah, I didn't know the wind was blowing. It's a good thing I have my computer to tell me, right? Yeah, your good old reptile images. I don't design any graphics. I don't have an eye for that. I really struggle. You should get, yeah, you should see me sometimes over here trying to like put colors together or trying to figure out, does this even look good? Screw you. I'm going to space. It's a shirt for Wallowitz. Oops. It fouled off. I watched a movie last night called EMP 333 Days. And it was about an EMP was launched isn't the right word. I don't, what, I don't know what the right word is, but it's knocked out the entire world's electronic system. Um, and this little girl, she was probably, I don't know, maybe 10 or so, was staying with her grandma when it happened, or her grandma had just picked her up. and was going to be staying with grandma. I forget where her dad was. Um, but the grandma eventually ended up dying because of her pacemaker. Obviously, is it's an electronic device. So eventually, the pacemaker failed, and she had to figure out how to fend for herself. But yeah, it was kind of an interesting. It was interesting. Oh, I missed that. I hope she's still here. See you later, Susie. I get it, but not seeking treatment for your heart condition is not really a good option either. It was kind of interesting when she ran out of food at grandma's house. Um, she had to leave obviously and try to go find food, and she ended up finding another kid, a little bit older than her, like maybe 14, 13, 14. And as they're wandering around trying to get to the safe zone, um, like it was a commune, a non, no, where electronics is not a big deal or lack thereof. Um, they stumbled across this property, and there was an old school muscle car in the garage, and they're like, it's not good. She's like, it's not going to work, as he's trying to start it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And he fires it up, and I'm like, well, yeah, because there's not a whole lot of electronic bullshit in the old cars. Well, yeah, I mean, if you can find one there. More squares. I don't know why I'm not just dumping those in the garbage, because that's where they're all going to end up anyway. When I get done with this section, I'm going to end the live. Yeah, my hand going numb is really kind of irritating me a lot. That, and I've been on here for an hour and a half already anyway. But we'll at least finish this section out. P. Is there any more P? Go pee in the bushes. Of course she wants cereal. It's like her favorite dinner. Peeing on the diamond painting. I was. Not no more. I think I got it all. Good luck with that. Oh, what happened to our veggie girl? Didn't used to have to con her. Green beans. Green beans. So that I only needed one, and then I just saw two more. And then two more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got more than 4. One, 301. Oh, yeah. That whole sibling thing. I hate when people call and don't leave messages. It's like, if you left a message, you might actually get a call back. Maybe. I don't recognize your number. You don't bother leaving a message. I definitely am not calling you back. Man, it's windy as hell. She needs the green one. There's cereal bowls and then there's other bowls, just like there's cup milk and there's cereal milk. Hey, Wanda, I'm good. How are you? She always picks the spoon here, too. Not a super exciting room today. Well, or ever, but, it is what it is. Just kind of hanging out, BSing. Whoever happens to come in. So, Wanda, did you do anything fun for Christmas? No, I don't block anybody from my channel. Everybody's welcome. I blocked some sock accounts because, they were coming in and being jerks, and obviously the sex sites get blocked, but I don't have any reason to block anybody as long as, they keep the drama out of here. She's got an appointment on the 11th. That's cool. So does your son live in Australia as well? His socks. Too close. That's funny. I have to do the math. I'm in America. We go by miles, not kilometers. I don't know how far 60 kilometers is. Yeah, I see my kids. All of my kids are way too far away. Contemplated sleeping outside. Just make sure it's not where Mina went potty. And then you should be good. Yes, I would. You know how much fun it would be to have my crafting buddy really close? It's I'm actually surprised that my internet is working as good as it is because it's really windy here as well. And normally, that does not bode well for me. But so far, my internet's hanging on. I'll keep holding on. All of the United States was under blizzard last week, and now I think all of the United States is trying to blow into the next county or into the next continent. So, and your point? Oh, I hear ya. We take we take the grands, and it's like, it's great while we have them. And then I'm like, oh, when they go home, I'm like, peace and quiet. In fact, we're overdue for a visit. Having the almost 5-year old for a week, that was tough. That was tough on this old lady. I don't mind the noise. It's the back talking and the attitude that I don't tolerate well. It's like, really? She's already counting the years. Can't believe she's almost 5. Ah, yeah, back talk with an attitude. And her, I know. Like, well, if you know, then why did you do it, you little shit? If she's anything like, turns out to be anything like her mama, yep, the principal will definitely have you on speed dial. It's funny. I was talking to Drazo one day, and we are just talking about having kids that are teenagers and troublemakers and stuff, and I'm like, I said my daughter was the third one to hit the same school, and I said by the time she got there, that school hated me. I said she got away with a lot simply because they didn't want to have to call me. It's like, oh hell no, 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 no. It's like, did she kill anybody? Did anybody die? No. Okay, then don't worry about it. Don't call her mom. Please don't call her mom. Please don't. Exactly. Was he being an idiot though? It's like, well, your teacher is a bitch. I can't believe she starts school this year too. Well, Wanda, I am definitely getting my revenge. For sure. Okay, well, I only have 3 more left. Yes, yep. I said I'm getting my revenge. And I didn't even have to do nothing. So I'm gonna stop with the diamond painting, but I mean if the two of you want to stay in and chat, we can still stay and chat. Yeah, she is definitely a firecracker. For sure. Uh-huh. Well, Sam, and think about it, how different the three of you guys are, you know. And you guys didn't even have, the outside issues. And borderline. Woo!
Uh, oh, were you talking about the kids? ODD and ADHD? Oh, great. Now it's raining. Can't stream long enough to cover your shit. Yeah, I think you've got both. I think Mina's your karma and my karma wrapped up in one little body. Should have known the rain was coming if it since it was so windy. Rain always follows the wind here. Absolutely. You will never have to second guess, or at least currently. You don't have to second guess what she's thinking, what she's feeling. Nope. Oh my lord, if there was social media when I was growing up, so many of the things that I did would be coming back to haunt me. I think back to my teenage years and even my early adults. Yeah, if that was all on video somewhere. Hmm. Yeah, that child, the things she knows, the things she's been able to pick up on and learn. Yeah, she's a pretty amazing little human being. problem, Wanda. As the year comes to an end, I urge you to take care of yourself and avoid accidents because spare parts for old models like you are no longer in stock. Absolutely, I feel that. I feel that. I got no replacement parts. I'm not old, I'm classic. Uh huh. Incoming IG, sis. So the one that's in Spanish says comment SIM to receive. Um, that might be pattern. Receive a free. Click the blue. Click on the blue link. It's very cute. Oh my gosh, she has a hat and a diaper and a baby bottle. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Little kitty tail. Yeah. And then they modernize both, and the new Mustangs and the new Camaros both suck. They are not. They're not the muscle cars that they should be. Is that not like the cutest thing? Now, I sent her a pattern on her IG, and it was this cute little baby kitten in a basket, but you make a hat and a diaper and a bottle and a blanket. It's like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. The thing next to you is a spoiled brat. Uh-huh. Okay, I should probably get off of IG. I fell down a rabbit hole. Oh, that's funny. Jumps himself into a log. He had to pick the whole damn log up. Popping my back. Yeah, I don't really use it either. I get notifications on IG all the time, but the other people posting stuff, every now and again I'll post something on there, but my last two reels on IG, one was about a baby goat, and this one was I just did one about a moo. That's funny. All right, guys. Well, it's been over 2 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live and try to get something something done around here. I don't know what, but got to try to do something. Stay warm. I ain't going outside. Uh-uh. Hell no. Dogs are bugging me to go outside. Crazy little jerks. Think they'd want to stay inside where it's warm, but no. All right. Well, tune in tomorrow, same time, 3 o'clock, and we'll work on some more envelope ephemera for junk journaling. So tune in tomorrow. Peace out.